All right, so today we're talking about editing photos. So this is going to be an introduction to creating a workflow with Lightroom. And hi, my name's Taylor Mathis. I'm a photographer, author, blogger, and content creator from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I run a site called Photographing Food that teaches food photography. In the past, I've run a food blog called Taylor Takes a Taste and also written a cookbook called the Southern Tailgating Cookbook. So today we are going to talk about editing your photos. So I'm going to give a short presentation about developing your photos in Lightroom, and then the rest of it is going to be question and answers. So if you have some questions while I'm going through things, write them down, and I'll do my best to answer everyone that I can at the end. So here we go. Let's get started. What is a workflow? So a workflow is a repeatable process that you can establish that will save you time and allow you to create the result that you're looking for. So when we shoot pictures on a digital camera, we do our shots, we have our lighting down, you choose the right aperture, it looks great, and then you've got your card with the images. And because it's all digital, you have to bring those onto a computer to use them for whatever you're trying to do. And for, I think everyone here, that's put them on your blog. So what is Lightroom? Well, Lightroom, it is a program made by Adobe, and it is sole purpose is for organizing, editing, and exporting digital images. And it used to be that it was, I think, $200 to buy standalone version, and then you have to pay to update every version. But about a year and a half ago, Adobe switched over to this thing called the Adobe Cloud. And when doing that, they created something called the photography plan. And that will give you access to the latest version of Lightroom and the latest version of Photoshop for only $10 a month. So by doing this, they've lowered the barrier to entry price-wise, so it's incredible. It's like, don't go get 2 coffees a month and you can pay for it. It's definitely worth the money, and if you have images as a part of your blog and as an important part of your blog, then it's something I highly recommend getting. So with Lightroom, I'm going to walk you through kind of what I do as my workflow, and it all starts with importing your images. And then once you import them from that SD card or from a hard drive, because say you're working with somebody else and they shot the images, like if you blog and have multiple people who work on the blog with you, they may have shot the images and give to them on Dropbox or say a hard drive. You're still going to have to import them onto your computer to edit them. The next step is going to be tagging or labeling your images, and then from there you can sort your images. Then we're going to get into the fun part, which is editing your images. And then the last part is when you export those edited images to whatever dimensions or sizes you need, whether it be for a video, a blog, a PDF, print, digital, whatever. You can choose from a bunch of different choices to get you exactly what you need. So we're going to start by taking a look at Lightroom. So this is what Lightroom looks like when you open it for the first time. This is called a catalog, and Lightroom organizes itself by catalogs. What I like to do is I make a new catalog for every year. So 2015, January rolls around, I start a new catalog. I'll do the same thing in 2016, and then I keep the majority of my images from that year in that catalog. Now the exceptions to this are, say I'm working on a massive project like a cookbook, I make a standalone catalog for that because I know I'll have 100 or 1,000 images that are solely for that purpose. But otherwise, I'll just keep a catalog for a year. And if you find your catalog kind of moving slowly, then maybe it's time to start a new one. But it can hold a couple thousand images, no problem. So this is the catalog, and you'll notice there's nothing in there. That's because we have to import our images into the catalog. So you'll see that it says click the import button to begin. Well, if you look down on the bottom left, there's an import button. Now, I'm just going to pause for 1 second. So with presenting Lightroom and showing you how it works, I've tried doing live video in the past of like moving my mouse down and showing you. It lags a lot, and it's actually really frustrating to watch. So at the end of the presentation, I'm going to give you a link where you can go and watch a video of me doing this in real time. So this will just be slides that I walk you through, but at the end you'll be able to see it as a video. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so when you import your images, you've got 4 options. You can copy them as a digital negative, and what that does is it copies the images either from a card or from a hard drive to a new location, imports them, and converts them to a digital negative. So a digital negative is this file format that Adobe's come up with that's kind of a universal file format.